show you how to create hidden binding for your photo album. This technique is also available on Kathy Orta King's channel on YouTube. I will post the link in the description as well. I hope this is an easy way for you to understand. So first thing we need to do is, on the cardstock that we have taken to create the binding, we will first mark the first score line, where leaving a little bit of an overlapping space. So this is the space that will go onto the cover of the album, and then it will be and then we paste the pattern paper on top of that. The next we do is, and the next what we need to score is the gusset. So this is the gap between the pages, so we need to first score this. So in my album I'm going to leave a space of 1 3/4 inches, so that's where I'm scoring, and the gap between two pages will be 1/4 inch. So my next score line will be at 1/4 inch. So to count 1/4 inch, take two markings away from your initial score line. So 1 and 2, and that's your 1/4 inch. So this is the gap between the pages. Now what we need to do is, in this hidden hinge binding, the next step is to score the area which will be where you mount the page of your album. So to do that, in my case I'm going to make it a height of 1/2 inch. So I'll first count 1/2 inch from my last score line. So to count 1/2 inch, I go 1 2 3 4, and then score at that point. Now to get a height of 1/2 inch, I need to have a total of 1 inch gap between this gusset and the next gusset. So after I score 1/2 inch, I again count 1/2 inch, 1 2 3 4, and score it there. Again, I now need to do the gusset, which is 1/4 inch, so I count 1 and 2 and score. The next is the mount again. So for the mount, I have to score 1/2 inch on one side and 1/2 inch on the other side. I made a mistake when I was calculating the points, but all you need to do is count 1 2 3 4 and score, and go 1 2 3 4 and score. So when you're counting, you need to count. I'm going to hold this up. When we are counting, we need to count leaving 1 point after the last score line. So 1 2. There you go. 1 2. Sorry, this is out of frame. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. 1 2. And so on and so forth for the rest of the score lines. Next, what we will do is we will start folding. To fold, what we have to do is, for the gussets, we need to fold towards ourselves. The gusset score lines are folded towards ourselves, and the mount needs to be folded away from ourselves. Again, we hit the gusset, so we fold towards ourselves, fold towards ourselves. So you get one mount and one gusset like this. When we continue this, next is the mount, so we fold it towards ourselves, away from ourselves. And next is the gusset, so fold towards ourselves. And as you can see, now we've got two mounts for two pages, and we've got gussets here and here. So we continue doing that until we get all the gussets and the mounts are ready. And now we need to take our bone folder and give a nice this is the basic structure of the hidden spine is ready. After this, we will need to put our tapes here to fix the final spine. At this point, I have cut the page to the size I require for my album. Now, how to decide where we need to place the tapes? The tape has to go onto the wider, or the mountain has to go on the section where the pages will be mounted. So it needs to come here. The tape will lie here. You need to add tape on one side or two sides depending on how comfortable you are with the adhesive strength of your tape. You can put it on both sides of this or just on one side. If you're using liquid glue, then again use it on one side. So this is, once you put the tape, this is what it should look like, and subsequently like this. So I'll put the tape and then we'll continue. So as you can see, I've been putting the tape on one side of the back of the mount, and I'll put it off. And with the bone folder, you just remove any of the air pockets that may form between the tape and the backing. And then we'll remove the backing on the tape. Once you've removed the backing, you need to bring up the mount and press it closed. And so you have this on the front, and this is how it looks on the back. So I'll do it one more time. Remove the backing on the tape. Then you press the mount, and there you go. Created this on the front, and this is how it will look on the back. So I'm going to do for the rest now. So I've attached the back tape to each of the mounts, and you can see this is how the back will look, and this is how the front will look. So this is a 6-page album that I'm creating. So I've got 6 mounts here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and this is the overlapping space which will go to the covers. So this is the base of my album here, which is a 6x6 inch album, and my spine will rest here like this. So it gives a lot of space, overlap here as well as here, and because I'll be adding some features to the cover of the album, inside of the cover, which is why I've left a lot of space between the first and the last pages and the covers. So right now I'm not going to mount it here because I've got to do other preparations for the covers, but this is how we can do the hidden hinge binding. Please do check out Kathy Orta King's original tutorial as well. So that has been instrumental in making lives easy for a lot of album makers. I hope you enjoyed my video as well. Thank you for watching. Bye.